Hi everyone, let's do some trash talk. Let's go in and have a look at all of the stuff that I've finished over the last few months. There's some skincare in here, there's a few makeup items, there's a lot of shampoo and stuff. I feel like I go through a lot of that all at once because I start so many things and then finish it all at once. But there's some great products in here, and then there's some products that I didn't really enjoy. This is going to be in no particular order because everything's just mixed in this bucket, and let's start. Okay, so first up we've got a product from Bobbi Brown, and this was gifted to me. This is the Makeup Melter and Cleanser. This was a really strange product, so it's like two products in one. It had like a foamy bit and then a milky kind of bit, and you shaked it up to get shook it up and then it came out with one of those like aerating pumps, so it came out like a foam, and then you would I'd use two pumps, rub it all over my makeup, and it would dissolve my makeup and turn into sort of like an oil. I then would use a face cloth to then wipe that off, and that's the only cleanse I needed to do. And it took off pretty much everything. There was sometimes a few little bits of mascara and stuff left, but I then used a eye makeup remover just to get the last little bits. But I would definitely recommend this one. I really like this one. It's great if you're in a bit of a rush and you don't want to go through and double cleanse. Very highly recommended. Another oily kind of product, this is the hemp body oil from Linguine, and I use this after the shower. I use the tiniest little amount, and it would soak into the skin and just make your skin look nice and glowy. Particularly over winter, this was quite good for my skin. I found the oil really light and absorbed really quickly, and I really liked that it didn't have a really overpowering scent to it. This one was also gifted to me, and I would recommend this one. A Gelique Mist. This one I think was from either a year ago or a couple of years ago. I'm really lucky that I get them sent to me every now and then, and I like to open the new ones before I finish the old ones, so sometimes it takes me a while to get through them. This one was very fragrant. I think that some people who have very sensitive skin might find this one a little bit overpowering, but for me it was great. So this was Sweet Violet and Grapefruit. Like, this was seriously almost like a perfume for me. It's so fragrant, and that really pretty citrus scent underlying it made me feel like I was wearing perfume. And I think I said this was sent to me. I'm pretty sure this was sent to me as well, but I don't remember when. This is a really interesting moisturizer. I personally don't think that I would purchase this one, only because I didn't personally love the whipped texture. I like something that feels a little bit more heavy, and this was really light. It also, because it had this whipped feeling, it almost felt kind of demethicone when I rubbed it in. It certainly kept my skin moisturized, and I did use the rest of it. I used it to almost the last drop. There's just a tiny amount left in there, but I'm done with this. I personally wouldn't purchase one just for me. Every empty has at least one of these. This is MAC Fix Plus, and there are going to be more next time and time after that because I just keep repurchasing this. Same goes for Daiso Cleanser. Every single time I have one or two of these in the bucket because I do use these, not exclusively. I do also really like the Beauty Blender cleanser, but I generally use this. I also sometimes use Dr. Bronner's soap, but at the moment I've only got the peppermint one, and I feel like it's too strong for cleaning my blenders with. But this stuff is so cheap and cheerful from Daiso. If you don't have a Daiso near you, then head online to eBay. They often have bundles of these for sale. I love the Maybelline Tattoo Brows, is that what they're called? Tattoo Brows. This one, because it's one of those products, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, like it dries down, so you paint it on your brows and then it dries down and you peel it off. So because it's that type of product, it will dry out eventually. I have purchased this many times. I can't recall if this one was sent to me or if I purchased this one, but I've already got backups in the cupboard that I've purchased. I found that I can use any one of these shades because I've got dark brows. I can use any one of the shades available, and it looks fine for me. But for reference, this one was dark brown. A makeup item, this was sent to me from Mecca Maxima. This is the Mecca Max 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, the Selfie Skin Foundation. Loved it as a foundation. As a concealer, it didn't do anything for me because it just moved around a little bit under my eyes. But yeah, this was lovely. It's more of a medium kind of cover foundation for me, and I really enjoyed this. I've still got another one on the go, but I would consider purchasing this. Okay, so this one is a bit of a cheating product, and it's not empty, and it's because I'm not going to use the rest of it. I've used it 3 times. giving it a chance, and I just didn't like it. So this is from IGK. It's the Low Key Cleansing Walnut Scalp Scrub. So it's supposed to be an exfoliator for your scalp, and I found it was super, super greasy. It has coconut oil, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, but it just is so thick, and it was really hard to rinse out of my hair. So I found that even after I rinsed it quite a lot, so it's this like grainy product. It has walnut shell, it has sugar, I believe, in it as well. And I felt like I was scrubbing and I was rinsing and rinsing and rinsing and rinsing, and it just wouldn't come out. It also has a fairly strong pepperminty kind of mentholy smell, which I don't mind too much, but combined with everything else, it was just not for me. And it's even hard to get off my fingers now. I found another one of those. Oh, I've really enjoyed this brush cleanser from Mecca Cosmetica. I purchased this. It lasted a good amount of time. I don't typically like use this type of cleanser with my brush all that often. I tend to just wash them every few weeks. I've got loads of brushes, and so if I didn't want to wash them like too often, I could go through a whole bunch. They're actually drying on my bathtub right now. But this was a really good one, particularly if you don't want to use a lot of brushes and just switch between colors and stuff. But yeah, this worked really well. Got everything nice and clean. There was still sometimes some staining on the brush, but you could still go ahead and use the brush on yourself and not sort of cross-contaminate colors. So I would definitely repurchase this one. I actually need to because I don't have any at the moment. Another cleanser, this one lived in the shower for me. So this one was the Confidence Inner Cleanser. This is a super duper high power cleanser from It Cosmetics. I found that I didn't want to use this every single day in winter because it left me feeling a bit dry. But if I was feeling lazy and I didn't want to pre-cleanse my face before I got in the shower, I would use this, and it got rid of basically everything. So you know I'm a big fan of It Cosmetics. This one I think was gifted to me, but a long time ago. I think it was gifted to me, but I would definitely purchase this one. This one will be great for me more in summer than winter. Like I said, it left me a little bit dry if I use it too often. Some shampoo. So this is the Salon Only Essential Daily Shampoo and Conditioner. This one here, so this is RPR Hair. I bought these when I got my hair extensions in, and I don't think I'd go out and purchase them again. They're nothing special. I tend to use I don't use supermarket brands, although there is some supermarket brand in here. I tend to use the slightly higher end, but I do like, well, you'll see in a second, but these ones I don't think they did anything special for my hair. They were nice enough, but for the price I wasn't all that impressed. Hair care that I do really like is from this brand. This is Kristen S. This is available in Priceline, and not only are the bottles really aesthetically pleasing, but I really like the formula. It's a really simple, very no fuss. It doesn't promise the world. It's just a really nice duo to use. I did use these with my hair extensions, and there were no issues with that. These are from different lines. This is the Extra Gentle, and this one is the One. I think I still have the Extra Gentle conditioner. I've got something still in the shower, still going with it. You use a really small amount of these, so they actually last a while. Some more hair care that I actually do love, and this one is from Behave. I've used this so many times. I love this brand and I love these products. These were sent to me a long time ago, but it takes a while to get through stuff. You can see I have a lot of stuff going at the same time. These are, it's one of those products that has keratin in it, and I feel like when I use these, and I've used one of the other products, one of the leave-in products, my hair tends to just dry a little bit differently. It's not hugely significant. I think if I exclusively use these, it might make more of an impact, but I do find that even after just using it every now and then, my hair dries, air dries a little bit better. I don't know, is it in my head? I'm not sure, but I would definitely purchase these. I have absolutely no recollection of how this made it into my cupboard, but I did use it. This is the Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal. I have no recollection of purchasing it. I don't know if, I have no idea. But anyway, it's fine. I don't purchase this brand usually. I prefer this kind of shampoo rather than that. It was fine. Yeah. My last hair care product is from Briogeo. It's the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I believe I got this at one of the Sephora showcases. This was a really nice hair mask. I feel like this brand is probably a little bit overpriced for what it is. So this is one of those products that I just would slather it on my hair, put it up, turn the shower off, shave my legs, do all the stuff I have to do, and then just for a few minutes, and it left my hair feeling nice and silky. I need all the help I can get with my hair. My hair is generally, even though I don't bleach it, it is generally quite sort of brittle. It looks kind of nice and shiny today. I just washed it, but it's generally quite brittle and gets split ends very, very easily. I don't heat style it all that often, but for some reason I hit the jackpot. I've got crappy hair, and so I try and use masks as often as I can. I wouldn't rush out and buy this one, but it certainly was quite nice. Tarte Shape Tape, you know the deal. I love this. I've got some on the go at the moment. I am very hardcore about finishing it. I take the stopper out so I can scrape up all the last of the goodness. Now this mascara, I bought this mascara from the mega huge Mecca in Parramatta when it first opened, and it's one of the very few items that I purchased this year, and when I first started using it I loved it, but it went really, really clumpy and messy very, very quickly. I do keep mascaras longer than I should, but because I've got so many on the go, I don't use them every single, the same one every single day. But yeah, this one, when I first got it, I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. And within 2 or 3 weeks, you know how mascaras dry up a little bit after you've used them for a while? Well, this one just went too dry, and it just went really clumpy. I found the brush, as the product got a little bit less liquidy, the brush made it really hard to get in there because it's quite large, and so I won't be repurchasing this one. Mascara I really, really liked, and this one started off on the dry side. I was really impressed with this. We don't hear much about Pretty Vulgar, but it's a really nice brand in Sephora. So this one, again, it's finished. I've had it open for far too long. I think you'll probably be able to see my review of this back. I don't know, I'll put it up or maybe I'll put it down in the description box below. But yeah, this was a really nice mascara and I really enjoyed it. I've got plenty to open and use up, otherwise I would consider purchasing this one. And how beautiful is the packaging. Another tried and true, we have Estee Lauder Double Wear. I went out and purchased a new one before this one was even 100% finished. Oh, I lied, there was another hair care product. So this was a sample of the shampoo from the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo. This is really nice. I can't really say much about it. I really use it maybe 2-3 times. But yeah, nice little shampoo. I have some other stuff from this brand that I'd like to try out over the next few months, and I'll get back to you about this brand. I'm in desperate need of some new brow products. Most of my Benefit products have run out, so I'll need to do a little bit of a shop, but I've completely finished the Precisely My Brow. It's a great product. I'm sure you're all familiar with this one. I think I purchased this one. Yeah, I'm almost certain I purchased this one. I finished a rollerball of the Nest fragrance. This one was the Black Tulip. Really, really liked it. Would consider purchasing a full size, although I don't need any perfume. I have enough I have too much. Okay, so I'm going to not repurchase this one straight away, but it's definitely on my list. If I need a new one, I might consider this one. This little eyeliner was in one of my last videos, or one of my most recent videos. It's one of those videos where there's a whole bunch of products that I don't talk about very often, but I love. And this is the Lancome Liner Mini Maxi in black. And it's this really interesting liner that has a flat kind of tip. So it kind of gives you a thin line and a thick line depending on how you hold it. And this is really fabulous at getting right up close to your lash line. It's probably one of the best I've ever tried. But it's drying out, and so it's now skipping, so it's time to get rid of it. A really good product. This was gifted to me, I want to say, I don't even know when, a long time ago. I haven't seen this. I have to see if they actually still make this. So I would purchase this. We all know what these are, Lanolips. So this one was the Lanolips Lip Balm in Pros. And there's probably a couple of applications left, but I've got a whole bunch of them on the go. So time to get rid of this one. Really nice lip balm, quite opaque. So if you like a very, very nourishing lip color, you'd probably like these. I have bought so many of these that I have no idea whether I bought this one or if it was sent to me, but I highly recommend the Lanolips products. And then 2 products that I absolutely adore, and I've obviously because I used up every last little bit. So this is the Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced. It is gone. Like a big full-size powder. This took forever to use. And then we've got the Fenty Pro Filter powder as well. This one is a cheat. I probably got 1 or 2 applications left in it, but it is almost gone. Can you see? It's that's all that's left. So 2 beautiful powders. I would love to purchase the full size of the Fenty. However, I do have quite a few products here on the go, and I don't want to keep buying when I have enough to keep me going. So that's it. They're all the products that I finished up lately. I feel like I haven't done one of these for a little while. But there's yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. So it's a nice mixture of some drugstore and some high-end products. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you finished lately, if you've made one of these videos or if you're project panning or something like that. I'd love to see that. Otherwise, as usual, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.